All right. Hello, friends. It is your friend, CryptoFace. And tonight, I actually wanted to do a video because even though we've been streaming for the past 3 days, or really just streaming more than doing videos overall, I know a lot of you guys have lives and families, and many of you aren't able to watch a stream. And so I kind of just wanted to do a little video of an update of, I suppose, what I believe is going on in some of the markets. And perhaps an update on myself, if you were wondering. Currently, we've been, when I say, I don't like saying I've been, so I always say we've been, but we have been short for, I think, a little over a week. We've taken 113,000 realized profits. We are currently still short, a little over 2 million, unrealized 38,000. And so that's going swell. As we go into the analysis of Bitcoin, that is the trade that I am in, that is what I am trading currently. I kind of want to make a point, especially to my folks who watch the live streams, and I try to mention it as much as I can. And we have a good time on our live streams. But as a person who does these live streams, whether you want to call it me an influencer or a KOL, whatever you want to say, there is an air of entertainment. And so when I say, if I was not on YouTube and none of you knew me and I was just CryptoFace that nobody knows and doesn't do videos, I would be locking in profits a good amount more than I would, as CryptoFace that I'm not saying that to make an excuse, but I'm just being real. And it's a lesson we've said many times that, in my opinion, what works best, at least for me in trading, the consistency is just like fishing. You take the small fish and the big fish will come. You'll get those big moves. But in this industry, especially, when it's kind of dead and sideways and depressing, sometimes I got to lean on like that entertainment aspect. And if I have, 100K profit locked in, I want to keep that trade open because especially I've been taking vacations and time off, trying to work in the algorithm. So all I'm saying is, if you didn't know me, I would be certainly taking profits, for example, in this drop when we streamed. I think I ended the stream a few days ago. We were short, still in the short, and the price went down way to 25.3 or 25.4, whatever it was. That is profit taken. No question about it. So that's really just the point I just wanted to get across there before we go into some analysis, I suppose. First off, Market Cipher, baby. Empowering traders. And no one has been empowering traders more than us, especially in crypto, really in crypto. But it works for anything. Stocks, gold, Forex, options, futures, you name it, whatever. Nvidia, Tesla. And we are rooting for our official sponsor, Platinum Mike Perry. He is currently, I believe, the backup replacement for the Logan Paul Dylan Dennis boxing match. So keep your eye on that. I believe that's in October. I think if Dylan drops out, you're going to see our boy, Platinum Mike Perry, rocking that Market Cipher gear. Anywho, let's start with Bitcoin, because that is where we made our bones. You know, I'm actually going to start with Ethereum, because it's pretty all, it's, in my opinion, crypto's all in the same boat. Bitcoin, the altcoins, and someone on Twitter pointed out the Ethereum monthly. I'm just cleaning up the chart here. On standard candles, this blood diamond, 20 on the bear, DBSI. On Market Cipher B, we have this outward curved VWAP coming down. Momentum wave this is a monthly chart with 6 days left to confirm. In my opinion, this could be a doozy. Could be a doozy. Even if it's a little doozy. You know, it's a long time. If it's a, deeper momentum wave, we're talking minimum another year. You know, if you get your ruler here, let me try not to be as painful here. You know, this momentum wave drops. Let's even just say it's kind of like a replica, or even a little bit smaller, whatever price action does. Maybe price doesn't go all the way down to hell, but maybe it comes down to its previous bottom, 50% less. Well, if this wave is, it's kind of looking like this, and you get your ruler, you measure the time, that's 274 days. That's easily another year of downward action potentially there. So, again, this is Ethereum on the on the normal candles. Something keep my eye on as we see these hiking a shees more than not are one color, then another color, then one color, then another color. And there's a couple little blips here and there, but, most of the time it's all green, then it flips red, then all red, then green 4 candles, red 5 or 6 candles. Okay, there's a blip, and then green, and then red for a bunch of candles, then green, and then, oop. We got a potential here. Is this just going to be a blip and this is going to come back up? I don't know. So we'll see. If we go to Bitcoin and look at the same monthly chart, we see that we do have, let's enlarge this. The VWAP wave is big. It is kind of curving. It's definitely curving, heading down. We have the momentum wave potentially curving here. It is indenting. If we go to the 2-week, on the 2-week, it is indenting. So it's, again, green, red, green, red, green, red. Maybe. Keep going around that. And what if you're a 4-year cycle guy? I believe if you believe in the 4-year cycles, there's still 1 more year left before another bull run. I believe. I'm pretty sure I asked on the stream. They said to 2024, like May or something like that. So we still got another year. Easy. Okay. So that being said, let's just kind of just get into the now. Sometimes I feel like a lot of the quote unquote TA people on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, you know, it's a lot easier and safer to make predictions farther out and look at big time frames and just swing trade the big time frames. And it's a lot easier to say you were right and they were wrong when you're talking big caps of time. So I'm not like hanging my hat on those higher time frames. I certainly, you know, when Bitcoin was 8,000 before it even went over 20 grand, my call was April, May 2022, 45K. That was before Bitcoin ever even was close to 20,000, and I nailed it. I was able to confidently chart and confidently know to the dollar what Bitcoin was going to do 2 years in advance. Now, I could not say the same. I could not say the same. Whatever that means, you know. So, anyways, looking at the current price action, we are chilling, hanging on this spider line. And yes, it is at, we could draw a couple basic support lines. I kind of don't want to show and say the same things everyone else is. I actually want to pull this up. The Pepe. Pepe today is taking a beating. But I say, just like every other altcoin, and I'm just using Pepe as an example, it just merely is following Bitcoin. Bitcoin go down, all goes down, no matter what's going on. So Pepe is at a important support for it right now. Just like clear this up a little bit. Just like Bitcoin is at an important support in this area. Right here. This just right here. This 25,000. So, and you know, we've been going sideways and kind of down for a good while now. I guess about 2 months technically before this drop. If you and that's not even including, you know, all of this. How long has this been? 4 months, 160 days. So what? 5 months? 5 months? Yeah, 5 months. And there is money to be made. There is a little bit of volatility in there, but it's, you know, take the little fish, the big fish when they come. And the volume has been sporadic. It's been dangerous. The hardest market to trade is a sideways market. The easiest market to trade is a bull market, followed by a bear market, followed by a kangaroo or a donkey market. Whatever third animal, a turtle market. That's what it should be called. A turtle market. Bull, bear, and turtle. Turtles go slow and sideways. sometimes fall on their back. Now, recently, we are on the hourly. So last couple days, we had this beautiful money flow curvature coming up. The RSIs were gapped. And the environment, the first thing we do is we identify our environment. The overall environment has been down, bearish. And so if you're going to be longing these increased money flows, increased momentums, you really got to have multiple time frames back you up, and you really got to see the strength, not these gapped RSIs, right? And so what did the price do? It came up into the green a little bit, and just like the bear market strategy, when it's bear times, when it's in the green starting a curve, in the green, short. When it's deep in the red curve, long. And this was in the green a little bit, short. Boom. Beautiful move. But then look what happened. RSIs tightened up. And there was a move to the upside. It was temporary. Certainly not a forever move, but it was nonetheless a move. A leading indicated move. But man, you got to be careful. That's why I just say, in my opinion, it's easiest to go with the trend. Unless you have confluence in all your indications and you got multiple time frames to back it up. A higher time frame, lower time frame to enter, so on and so forth. When the price is overall going down like it has been for, how long has it been? Overall, 651 days. Heck, you could even almost say since the original double top, but no, we don't need to say that. But overall down. Yes, it's been, it's come up here, but overall price still lower for 650 days. Even just, again, looking at this weekly chart. And, guys, sometimes I don't make videos and I don't make streams because I feel like there's nothing new to show. It's still the same stuff. The gapped RSIs and, it's not going to last. A move up isn't going to last. But the volatility has been nice to see. If you're an Elliott wave guy, got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then A, B, C, maybe. I don't know. Someone said in the chat that you can't have a 3 go into the 4 or a 5 or something like that. Maybe we can ask Filiconi. Shout out to Filiconi. So what am I doing? What do I think is the right move to make right now for the trade that I'm in? Well, I'm going to tell you. The right thing to do at a time like this, and most times, is to make sure you're taking profits, And, here I built up a cushion. But I got to be honest, waiting 2-3 weeks for a big move to happen. I mean, that is that some people like doing that. To be honest, I haven't been like doing it. I mean, I guess I guess there's different philosophies, you know, if you're day trading or if you're swing trading. So I guess there's really not a right or wrong answer, but typically I'm a night trader. But I don't even like limiting myself. I'm an all trader. We swing in the day, we swing at night, we scalp at night, we scalp in the day. We don't limit ourselves. We just trade, man. We just trade. But the difference between CryptoFace on YouTube is that I am holding these positions in CryptoFace, not on YouTube. CryptoFace, who's never was discovered, would be taking profits a lot more often. And you know what? I think that's just the point of the video. That's really the point I kind of want to hammer in, is fishing. You know, you take the small fish and the big fish come. A friend of mine said, we say it all the time, small wins, small losses, big wins. You know, it sucks when you're in a trade and it's in profit and you're still holding it and then it comes back and then it's against you. That stinks, man. You know, you don't want to be doing that. And if you're doing both types of trades and you want to have separate accounts, you don't want to be mixing your trades. Cannot stress that enough. If you want to day trade or night trade and you want to swing trade over longer spans of time, you got to be doing it on 2 different accounts. And that alone will take a load off your shoulders. That alone. So many people have one account, they're in one trade, and they're flopping and groping. What we call flopping and groping, because they're thinking by the seconds they're pencil necking and flopping and groping and freaking out over troll boxes, over immediate time frames, minutes. When they've entered a trade off an hourly or multi-hourly time frame, and if you measure out the play, it's supposed to be a play that takes days. So, take your fish, use the measuring tool. Use the measuring tool. You know, assume, I love drawing out, you know, what I think is most probable to happen, right? If we were in a bull market, I thought we were going to be a big fat wave. We're in a bear market, so, you know, maybe it's a little green wave. So if I am longing something like this, you know, okay, that's going to be a 3-day play. You know, you measure it. I'm not saying I'm longing this. I'm just using this as an example. It's a gapped RSI. But we are against support, so hey, maybe it's there. But, you know, again, I am but an entertainer. Like Gladiator, when Russell Crowe is talking to the slave guy who bought him and sold him to Rome for the gladiator games. You killed the man who set you free. And he says, I'm just an entertainer. So, what I'm trying to say is, don't let me be the man who killed the man who set you free. Just because CryptoFace is holding on to a trade and you're in maybe a similar trade, and you're saying, well, CryptoFace is holding on. CryptoFace isn't taking profits. I don't want to take profits. Don't let the man who set you free, kill you. And that goes to anyone you're watching. If you're trading to pay rent, take the money. Take the money, because it's the long game. It's about surviving. Trading is not about getting the most profit and the maximum on every trade. It is about surviving, and it's about taking profits and surviving and not screwing up. It's about not screwing up. Listen, if you go to any major trading firm, Charles Schwab, Goldman Sachs, they have 1 billion rules. They have 100 rules defending you from screwing up to every one rule of how you're supposed to enter a trade. There's 100 precautions in rules set in place preventing you from losing to every one indication or rule that they give you for entering a trade. That's a fact, Jack. And I guess we'll call it at that. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're able to tune into the streams. I'm trying to work way back in the algorithm. You know, we got some little price action. We'll see. It's, you know, it's probably just going to go sideways for another good few weeks for all we know. You know, it's at support. Yippee-yay. Another 2 months of 26K. Apparently, the past 7 Septembers have all been bearish. So maybe things pick up, you know, in the month after that. October or something. So, anyways, love y'all. That's the message of the day. I'm CryptoFace, and God bless you.